You've heard of the type A personality, organized, disciplined, everything in its proper place. And you've heard of type B, spontaneous, a little messy, go with the flow. But did you know that there is also a type C? The type C girl is both organized and free-flowing. It's the perfect balance of type A and type B. And today I'm showing you what a day in my life as a type C girl looks like. Guys, today we are doing a day in my life as a type C girl to ultimately demonstrate how to balance the organization, ambition, and discipline of being type A with the spontaneity, fun, carefreeness of being type B. The reason that this video idea came about is kind of funny. I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across a TikTok that said like, POV, you're a type C girl. One of the pictures was my own picture. And then I was like, wait a minute, am I type C? I even took a little quiz, which confirmed I am in fact type C. And then it got me thinking, I feel like type C is the perfect mix of the best parts of type A and B. And so the idea for this video was born. The type C personality type is defined by being detail-oriented, conscientious, logical, and prefers stability and structure. She's calm yet productive, and she values consistency over chaos. And I read that and I was like, oh my gosh, did you just explain me literally to a T? By the way, these types are not set in stone. It's really just your habits and the way that you go about your life. With that being said, let's start the day off by making a to-do list. I have my fuzzy pink pen and my cute little journal. We're gonna go make some breakfast now. I'm just keeping on my like cute comfy fit. The type C girlies love to feel put together, but in a way that's not over the top. I feel like wearing cute, simple jewelry and just like keeping out all the time, especially good quality jewelry that won't tarnish in the shower and stuff, is such a life hack to instantly looking and feeling so cute and confident. The jewelry that I'm wearing today is from Linear, who is actually a sponsor of today's video, which I'm so excited about because I think you will love these pieces too. Linear is a Norwegian jewelry brand that is so cool and unique because they make luxury quality products at an affordable price point. They use sustainable materials like recycled gold and silver. And you might be like, how can they have luxury quality items for an affordable price? It's too good to be true. Well, they keep their prices low by selling to the customer rather than adding in a middleman. So they're long-lasting pieces that are beautiful quality. They'll make you feel great. And for reference, their jewelry typically sells for about half the price point of a product at the same luxury level quality. So you really are getting a great deal. And they built their products to last. There's no brass base like many jewelry companies will do. They offset carbon emissions for every one of their shipments, and they have a whole page on their website about sustainability that you can check out if you want. So let me show you all of my Linear picks that I'm currently wearing. First up, we have this Baroque pearl necklace. Pearls are my birthstone, so I love wearing them, and I think it's so cute that it's kind of like a little charm on the necklace. This necklace is adjustable, so you can set it to different lengths. I kind of prefer to wear it a little bit higher up on my neck. I don't love super long necklaces, but I paired that with this pearl necklace, which is called the Astrid pearl necklace. It's such a beautiful string of pearls. I think it looks so gorgeous, especially as a layering piece. And it's really cool because you can kind of wear it like I am right now, where you can just see the pearls, or with the clasp flipped to the front as a little bit more of a statement piece. For the earrings, I am wearing their silver rainbow moonstone earrings in the style Victoria. I love crystals, and moonstone is one of my favorite. It kind of looks like an opal. It has lots of iridescence inside, like a really special earring. I feel like dangly earrings just look so cute. For a ring, I picked their silver baguette ring. I have been wanting one of these for ages. It looks like a little emerald cut stone, and I love emerald cut things. Like, it's my favorite cut. So I just think this ring is so pretty. And to finish off the look, I have their tennis bracelet. So chic and pretty. It's so sparkly. I love the minimal design and just how pretty it looks on my wrist. The quality of these pieces feels amazing. I have no doubt that they will last me. If you want to try out Linear jewelry and get yourself some beautiful pieces, you can use my discount code Sophie D and the link in my description to shop. just made my breakfast. It's a yogurt bowl, of course, but this one is with peaches and strawberries. The type C girl loves a reliable breakfast. Just a cup of Zen tea from Tazo. I love this one. I typically read during breakfast, but right now I'm watching a show and I'm really into it. So I'm gonna watch the show instead. I'm watching The Hunting Wives on Netflix. It's insane. It's insane. If you love a good like thriller, drama, kind of like mystery, you will love this because I love shows like that. Breakfast is done. Time for a little tidy up before I get started with my day. I always like to start with a clean workspace, and honestly both of my rooms, like my office and my bedroom, are a little bit in disarray, just a bit. This room I was doing crafts in for a little DIY like hobbies video that I'm making. Stay tuned for that, by the way. From what I've seen, it seems like the type C girl, it's almost like organized but like a little messy, like you know where everything is but it might not be perfectly organized to the untrained eye. Like maybe everything looks good on the outside but you open a drawer and it's a little chaotic. I feel like that is how it is for me. I try my best, but I don't beat myself up over there being some clutter sometimes. But we are going to take care of it because I do feel better when I work with a clean space. So much better. Those messes have been bothering me. It's time to get started on the work for the day. So this could be work, school, whatever you have to do. Obviously gonna look a little bit different for everyone, but because I work from home, this is what I like to do. I keep myself organized using Notion and Xtiles. I use both of them. I do have my running content calendar in Notion, so that's what I use to plan out all of my videos, but then I use Xtiles for things like planning out my months, my daily schedule. But as a type C gal, I like to plan out my day before I get into the work. Whereas other personality types might just dive in, figure it out as you go. I do that to an extent, but I like to at least have a rough outline of how the day's gonna go and what I'm gonna work on when. Other tip is to make your area cozy, inviting, clean. I already kind of mentioned this, but it makes me so much more productive. I also love having like a little drink to sip on. So I have my tea here. We're gonna keep drinking that. Also, if I'm needing like a little extra motivation, I love looking over my vision board for the day. I have one on my wall back there, but I also have one in Xtiles. Xtiles is like the best thing ever for making vision boards. It's so easy to just make pictures and like drag them to size. For the rest of the day is I definitely need to go make some lunch. I'm gonna do some more work here at home, but I do have quite a few errands to run today. I want to try to go get this phone screen fixed because it's broken. I just bought this phone, but I just found out that the 17 is gonna come out in like less than a month. This phone broke, that's why I bought this one, but I'm considering just trying to get the screen fixed so I can use this for a month, return this one, and just get the 17 when it comes out. So we might be doing that. I also have some returns to do, and I definitely want to work out, but I'm really hungry right now. I don't really feel like working out. I'm just not gonna force myself to. I'd rather do it later since I hate the feeling of working out when I'm really hungry and it's not good for you. And I think that's part of being type C. Having structure and an idea of what you want to do, but allowing some wiggle room in there. I think that's really important. So we're gonna go make some lunch now. I just finished my lunch. I think now I want to do a little desk reset. My desk area has been a bit messy lately. I kind of want to go through my drawers and organize them better, and also just help show you how I like to organize and what I like to do to maybe give you some ideas as well. So here's my desk set up right now. I do have some cords and stuff that could really be organized better. And next to the desk, I have my Alex 9 drawers from IKEA that have a lot of office supplies and like craft stuff. So inside of the drawers, it's pretty organized, but it could use a little touch up. So let's get started. glad I just did that. After looking back at my whole office area, it looks so tidy and just so nice. Next up on the to-do list is go run some errands. I want to go to the post office. I have a return at Windsor. I have a return at, I think, TJ Maxx and one at CVS. I'm honestly not sure. We have quite a few returns downstairs, so my mom and I are planning to go head out and do that. Let's get ready with a simple everyday makeup look while we talk a little bit more about some of my type C girl tips. First up, and the most important in my opinion, is the morning routine. Type C girls start their day with a plan, with some structure. Even if I don't follow everything perfectly, like that's not the point. The point is to have an intention, a plan, be thoughtful with the things that I'm doing, and give me some sort of framework to go off of so that I don't just get distracted and kind of go off course of what I really wanted to do. That's why I love making to-do lists first thing. Second, this is like the main core tenet of being a type C person, and that is planning and taking in information before taking action. Basically making informed decisions and action that has a purpose rather than pointless action. This is something that resonates a lot with me. I really like to have a clear intention going into something. For example, when I'm making a YouTube video, I start with the concept, the idea, what I want to do. And once I have the idea, I break it down. I decide what kind of intro do I want this video to have? What do I want the point of this video to be? Like, who is it for? And what is the video aiming to do? I write a general outline of the video, the things I plan to do in the video, maybe what I want the thumbnail to look like. And that way, when I actually start making the video, I'm not just completely going in blind and doing whatever. I have done that for videos before, and oftentimes at the end of filming the video, when I import the footage, I realize that it feels a little bit like a mess. There wasn't really a clear structure or flow. Maybe the storytelling wasn't as great. I still leave room for adding in spontaneity when I'm filming, but I do go in with a plan. Another type C core value is being detail oriented. It can often look like double checking things for errors. Instead of sending out an email that might have typos, I reread it to make sure that it doesn't. This also just means taking note of things, even small things, and remembering them. Maybe like a friend's favorite type of cake or their birthday or a special occasion that's important to someone, like checking your surroundings before you start filming to make sure things are tidy. I feel like it gives both an air of put togetherness and intention to your look, your day, your life. Number 4, boundaries. Type C people have boundaries that are quiet but firm. That might mean you don't go like shouting them from the rooftops, but you quietly assess situations beforehand to see if they line up with your values, your morals, and what you want to do. They think before agreeing to things. Maybe if a friend asks you if you could help them move this weekend on Saturday, but you have some plans, instead of saying like, I'll see, I'll let you know, you could say, I'm free Saturday morning until 11, but after that I have plans. It's clear, leaves no room for misinterpretation. It keeps things respectful, but removes any room for someone to push back. Tip number 5 is about stress management. I love to break big tasks up into smaller micro tasks to keep me from getting discouraged and to make things feel more doable. This could even be like if you have maybe a project you're doing for a class and it's like a semester long project, you kind of need to work on it over time and you don't want to get to the due date and then realize you didn't even start it yet. I will break that big project up into little pieces, like maybe start by doing an outline or start by choosing the topic, then do some research. I'll even break up my video editing by saying edit the intro, make the thumbnail, do keyword research, do the rough cut, rather than just say edit and post a video, because that's like hours and hours of work. And lastly, self-care. Type C girls love learning, trying new things, so practical self-care is what a type C girly thrives off of. Things that will lighten the mental load, like doing some decluttering, organizing, planning out your week, can feel like self-care because they give you more mental clarity and get you organized. It's sort of like stress prevention over stress relief. You do that work on the front end, and that way you're not so overloaded that you need like a week off, but you're caring for your mental health on an ongoing basis. Those are some of my best tips, sort of like a guide to being type C. And here's the finished everyday makeup look. For the outfit, I'm thinking of wearing this little white blousey top from Brandy Melville. It has such pretty details, cute buttons, ruffles. I love a good detail. I also love pairing it with like a little lace bra. This is like a little bralette because sometimes the lace kind of pops out. I feel like it just adds a cute touch. It adds like another dimension to the outfit. And I love light denim. These are probably my most worn jeans. Not probably, these are 100% my most worn jeans. They're from Hollister. I think they're called the low-rise baggy jeans. just got in the car. We're about to go leave to run some errands. These are the stores we need to go to. Windsor, I have a purse that I bought for an event and I didn't end up using. Ulta, I have some little nail stickers that I also bought and then didn't end up using. CVS, I have aloe gel I bought for my boyfriend, but then we had another one and he didn't need this one. And I have 2 care packages that I'm gonna send to 2 of my friends. So we're going to the post office. I'm honestly scared for them to tell me like how much it's gonna cost to ship them. We'll see. I'm hoping it's not like $100 to ship each box. And I also want to take my phone to the phone repair store. So let's go. We've got a lot to do. I went to UPS. I mailed the 2 packages to my 2 friends. Literally, I've had those packages sitting for like 5-6 months, so I'm so glad to have done that. I thought they were both gonna be super expensive, and they were like $20 each. I'm kind of feeling lightheaded and hungry right now, so definitely need to get some food after this. I'm home now. I just ate some dinner, but I started getting really anxious, and then like we did the phone thing, and basically I got home and I ate as fast as possible. I just made myself a cup of tea, and I'm trying to like calm down so I don't have a panic attack. I don't feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack, but I just don't want to have anxiety for the rest of the night. I have my book. I am gonna try and sit down and just read on my bed. Really wanted to do my workout today, but I'm just feeling so low energy. I did some like stretching this morning. Maybe I'll do some yoga tonight, but I feel like especially times like these, kind of like before my period, I don't want to push myself if my body needs rest. So just being intuitive with that, which I think is very important. That was very relaxing. To continue this little self-care moment before bed, I am going to use my red light therapy mask. This one is from Current Body. I like doing these at night because the red light is good for melatonin production. It kind of is like the light that will help you sleep, whereas like blue light kind of wakes you up. So I like doing this at night. It's just a 10-minute cycle. While this is on, I'm gonna spray some lavender around my room, put on some frequency music. I was just listening to some, and it gets me so calm every time. I think that's where we're gonna wrap things up. I'm about to go to bed. I encourage you to either maybe take a little online quiz, or based off of the different traits I mentioned or like what you can find about it online, comment below which type you are or which type you feel like you align with most closely. I'm so curious. The whole point of this video was for me to show you how I keep structure in my life, but I still go with the flow. I still do what I'm feeling. I live intuitively while also creating a general structure for my life, and that way I can reach my goals and be ambitious while also balancing that with just living intuitively and being present and being spontaneous sometimes and just doing what feels best for me. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment this emoji if you watched all the way up until the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.